I ain't getting no Oreo. Oh yeah, low like KJ. I follow you on Instagram. Yes sir. Low like KJ. I'll put it on.
I was about to say, y'all gotta put me on. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a faster boy.
Y'all gotta put me on.
What's up? I'm gonna put you on that. Oh yeah. Hey, I got oh yeah. Low life KJ. Yes sir. Reese, what's up? Let's go, baby. Oh my, you know I don't feel no competition. Hey, you stupid.
Thank you, man. It's his first day again. Know what he got to say, because y'all should know he got a huge movement, man, and it stands what's up. And like I said, just the fact that he came out y'all backyard, he a buck too. Y'all can relate to him. So just give me undivided attention, listen to what he got to say, all right?
All right, go. What's up, man? Raise your hand if you heard of low-life culture, LackOfWorries. So you guys know what it means and everything. You know how it came to me. Y'all know anything on my story? Anybody? You know some stuff? Okay, good. Well, graduated here 2011. My name is KJ Meyer. I played baseball and football here at First Coast. I excelled in both. I actually had options coming out of high school and wasn't limited to one option. I also graduated in NHS, which also helped me get scholarships because of academics on top of my athletic abilities. Who in here, how y'all grades? Good? Good? Hey man, y'all, you have to stay on top of that. I mean, of course, school is what it is. It's built for us to fail. It's built for us to lose. Tests, everything is built for us to lose, but you can't waste any time with it. When I graduated from West Virginia University, I actually received my scholarship offer after my 11th grade season here. Amazing season, man, on the football field. So I graduated from West Virginia University with my sociology degree and a minor in business. And I was done playing football, and I was done with school and everything, and I decided to dedicate my lifetime to low life, which y'all know now. Low life came to me in 2013. I hit a low point, man. College football wasn't going as planned. It was like a roller coaster. Man, I got there in 2011, which is when I graduated. Got there, first season, I redshirted. We had Stanley Bailey playing in front of me and some other older guys. That's when we had Geno Smith and Tavon Austin and all them, man. So that first year, my redshirt freshman year, we came down to Miami, came down and played in the Orange Bowl. We played Clemson. And we stayed in the Fountain Blue. Yeah, in the Fountain Blue. Y'all know what Fountain Blue is? Where Club Live is. Yeah, man, we stayed in there for a week, man. It was everything. This is my first year right out of here. So it's everything, man. And then we ended up playing the game. We ended up beating Clemson 70-33. So that was just amazing. And that's when I got this ring right here. It's from the Orange Bowl. And then the following year after that, okay, I'm basically up next. Everything should be coming my way. It's my time now. First game of the season, we played Marshall. We ran up the score on Marshall, man. Ran up the score on them. Then, so I got my playing time, and I was second playing behind Stedman Bailey, which he didn't come out the game. He didn't come out the game, and you just had to respect him and his game, man. He's amazing. It's sad what happened to him. He had got shot in his head and stuff, so it's hindering his football career right now. And that's just another example right there that it's short, man. You never know when it can be your last time playing. I don't play football at all anymore. After high school, it could be some of y'all last time. That's going to be up to y'all. Whether y'all excel in school and y'all excel on that basketball court, every game, every practice, every time you're in the weight room, every chance you get, man, none of this is promised at all, man. If y'all really want to take it to the next level and play anywhere, there's endless amounts of schools, man, where you can further play in the game you love and further your education as well. There's plenty of schools, so don't just limit to all these Division I schools you're hearing about and stuff like that. And numbers don't lie at the end of the day. So wherever you go, you're putting up numbers, you're still doing what you love. That's all that matters at the end of the day. Back to the story. So I scored the first game. That was my first touchdown. That was my first time on the college football field in a college game. First play in the goal line, one-on-one, gave him a move, on top, touchdown. I never scored again in the game after that. Never scored again in the game after that. And I was there from 2011 to 2016. So with that, not having so many numbers, of course everybody has the big dreams. You want to go play in the NFL, you want to go do this, of course. But that's not promised for everybody. And unfortunately, it's not promised for a lot of players, even at the high school, man. In my graduating class, it was only a few of us who signed scholarships to go play at the next level. And that's the ones who stood out. You have to stand out. You have to make plays. And you can't be worried out there. You can't be timid. I had some stuff. I used to get jitters and stuff in my stomach, man, butterflies and stuff like that at times. But you can't have that. You can't worry about that. You can't live in fear. You can't play in fear. And that's why this is just, it helped me in 2013 because my season, my game, it just didn't do what I had expected it to do. And then this came to me. Because I hit my lowest point in 2013, and this came to me. Low life. Low life is the acronym for lack of worries, which is the mentality. And that was the first thing that came to me at the time. It was just low life, lack of worries. There wasn't no acronym for life, and there wasn't no balloon either. So I was telling myself lack of worries, and pretty much found out, okay, that's the mentality. I mean, you can't be out here worried about anything or about my next move, about my action. I just have to just do it. So started working on my mentality, getting my mentality back right, getting out of that slump, out of that hole I was in. Once I mastered that mentality, mastered lack of worries, after telling myself lack of worries, lack of worries, lack of worries, and it's all about repetitive. Everything is repetitive, just like with basketball. It's all repetitive, and once you get repetitive, when it comes game time, it's natural. You've been practicing, you've been doing it. Finally mastered mentality, and next is the acronym for life, which is living in fearless efforts. And that's the fearless actions that follows after you get your mentality right. So then I finally mastered the actions, and then finally the balloon came to me. The balloon is red, which is the logo. Red means love, and the balloon symbolizes letting go. That's letting go of any doubts, fears, worries, regrets, anything in your past, anything that's slowing you down in life or weighing down your life, is letting it go. And that's what it's the symbol. And I remind myself of this every day I wake up. Every morning I wake up. That's why I have these bracelets to serve as that reminder. So there's been plenty of times, man, I'm feeling bad vibes. I'm feeling worried about this, about that, just anything. Life, a lot of stuff is going to happen in life. You're going to have pain, you're going to have negative stuff, but you're going to have to adapt. You have to adapt. Did anybody see me on the news? No one see me on the news? I've seen what happened with that, and if you don't know, y'all can go look at the website, lowlifeculture.com. I'm going to pass you guys out a band before I leave, and inside the bracelets has the website on it, so that's how I can refer. But it's with that whole situation, man. I was falsely accused of an armed home invasion robbery. They found out I wasn't the person. I didn't have anything to do with it. They still took me to jail. And they finally dropped the charges in October. This happened in August. But with that situation, man, that was like the third big, this low point I ever hit in my life. And I had to get back and refer back and really use this to my advantage then, and keep God in my life, and thank God for saving me from going through that. And just like that, man, either my life could have been over or anything could have been over. Y'all have this opportunity to play today, and this is y'all only opportunity that's granted right now. This is it. Y'all have to take advantage. You can't look at tomorrow, you can't look back at all. You have to stay in this present moment, and y'all have to ball, man. Y'all have to ball. Y'all have to win. That's the only way y'all gonna get seen if y'all win, man. If y'all not winning, college is not going to try to come around and see y'all and talk to y'all or anything or recruit you guys, man. Y'all can play together, man. Can't be selfish out here. Everybody can eat and try to work to get in that position to be on that court and to be starting, man. So that's all I have for you guys. I'm going to pass y'all some bands. Now let me know if you want a black or a white one, or if y'all want both. Y'all reference, man. Y'all reference anytime y'all feeling worried or anything, just look down at your wrist. And remind yourself like a word, man. The Lord, somebody let go, so let go. As soon as you let go, as soon as you can move on and be living. Y'all got media, everything. My social media is I am LackOfWorries. The big culture page is THE, Low Life Culture. It shouldn't be hard to find if you don't have it already. Appreciate y'all giving me y'all time, man. If y'all don't remember anything from this, just remember LackOfWorries at least, man. Keep that running through your head. It's a blessing to be in y'all position right now. Right.
The trash behind it.
Good feedback from y'all coaches after the game.
Slow down, man. Slow down.
Hey, man, if y'all want some gear, man, y'all boys just hit me up in the DM, and I'll send y'all nice price. And if anything, we can also combine, coach, if you want to do something. I can throw first coach on the front and have my logo and stuff on the back like this.
I'm always open, man.
I'm
always open. All right, guys, real quick, hey, for y'all go off y'all tangent, y'all like a little bunch of children, can't relax until for a little bit, all right? Listen, we're still doing something right here, all right? Now, anybody got any questions before we step aside? All right. Now, I did have a couple questions for you, man. You said that you only caught that one touchdown pass, all right? What happened that caused you not to be able to catch any more touchdowns?
Really feel I'm not the one to make any excuses, but odds were definitely against me, and that's when I hit my lowest point. After 2011, after that big season, our head coach passed away, and then the man that was up next, he came in and he actually, he was a brand new coach, brand new offensive system. They got brand new different recruits. They don't want anybody who was recruited by the old coaches that been there. They got rid of all the coaches, all the people who came and sat into my home, who came up to the school and walked around and stuff like that. It was all gone that following year. And, I wasn't their recruit. I wasn't one of their guys. Just had to bring the JUCO players in. So it's all that, and that what led me to get to my low point in 2013. All that happened, man. And I'm happy I overcame all that and understood.
And I asked that question to say to this. That had nothing to do with anything that you did specific.
All right, uncontrollable.
Uncontrollable, guys. Things in life just happen sometimes, all right? But you got to continue to work hard, and you got to persevere through. Another story of somebody just persevering through that, all right? Other question I had. Without your athletic scholarships, what would you have done if you didn't have the athletic scholarships?
Well, baseball, I was doing really well in baseball. I could have got drafted, but I just chose the football route. But as far as me being in NHS and graduating with top in academics, not playing around with that, I could have went somewhere academically and excelled that way as well. I had options.
And my question, I ask questions because I know where they're leading, because I heard you say it earlier, and you impressed me right then by itself. Guys, athletics ain't the end. The academics, my man got 3 choices. Alright? He had baseball, he had football, and if that failed, he still had his academics to fall back on. So that's why I tell y'all, man, just work with these people in these classrooms, figure it out, get their grades. And I wish John was here. I guarantee he never gave an excuse about they didn't put my work in. They didn't grade my paper. Because he turned the work in. The question is, how hard was it for you to maintain a certain high GPA?
It wasn't that hard. Especially in college, man. Like I said, I graduated with a sociology degree and a minor in business in 4 years. I did that in 4 years. I ain't waste no time. You good with the C, and I'm not telling you to stoop low, but I mean, nothing lower than a C, really, in any classes. And you getting a C by just turning in your work. I wasn't so good at tests or anything, but as far as when it came down to work, I'm getting the work done. I'm turning in the work, and it's being good with my teachers and professors. They was helping me out as well, and all that stuff goes a long way. They see you in class, they see you showing up, at least just trying. You in school for a certain amount of time, that's it. So why waste time when you got the rest of your day to go do whatever you want? And don't allow other people to waste your time as well, bro, because you really don't have time. Don't think y'all, because y'all young or anything, that y'all have time. If I knew the stuff I knew now, back when I was in y'all chair, man, I would have been way more successful than I am right now, and way further. But unfortunately, I woke up late to a lot of things. And I don't want you guys to wake up late, man, because I mean, it's real, and it's going to get real out here. But you, no matter what all is going around, surrounding you, man, you got to stay focused on what you got to do. You have responsibility, man. You all have to man up and take care of y'all responsibilities at the end of the day, despite what happens in your life.
And Walsman, I appreciate you coming out, and I'm going to ask you from my heart and hopefully from the team, and I want you to adopt us. All right? Perfect, man, come to the games, you want to come to a practice, anytime you want to say something to any one of these guys, and you had that conversation because you got a real story. All right? And one thing I learned about this generation, they like real stories, they like people that are tangible. And you tangible. They see them in you. I love that. And like I said, you present something to them that I always want to be in front of them. Especially the academic part of it, the athletic part of it. I have my own foundation. I sound lead right into it because it was wonderful what you told the guys. And this year I'm deriving a scholarship. And it's called a 3.0 scholarship. All right? 3.0, if you can show when you had 3.0 or better for your whole 4-year career, you get $1,000. If you can show where you gained 3 points, so if you had a 2.9 and now you got a 3.2 when you graduate, you still qualify. And the other scholarship is anyone who maintains a 3.0 and played 2 sports, they get $1,000 towards college. All right, and that's what I'm doing through my foundation. We told me play 2 sports. That's what I'm all about, guys. I want you guys to have all the options in the world. This world today, in 2017, is wide open. And 92 and 93, when I was out there, and them dudes was shoving one sport into your brain. Man, you a basketball player, you play basketball. You play football. They wouldn't let you jump around. All right? And that was the coaching staff. My own parents. You guys have a world right there in front of you. And I'm going to continue to put people in front of you to keep shoving that information into your brains. Shove it, shove it. I'm talking about just ram it into your brain. That's how we gonna do it. I appreciate Nick calling you to come on in, Marcel. That's why I'm surrounding myself with these kind of people, man. So I'm make sure I shake your hand. But I appreciate you, boss, man. Absolutely.
Hey, but before we get out of here, we can get in y'all get in the picture with KJ.